Phoenix Books presents It's Easier Than You Think, The Buddhist Way to Happiness, written and performed by Sylvia Boorstein. This performance is copyright 2014 Phoenix Books. It has been digitally remastered from the original 1996 audio literature sound recording.
A few years ago, I was teaching in another city, and the person who was to be my host telephoned me in advance to see if I had any special food requirements. I appreciated his concern and explained my eating preferences. I also mentioned that I don't normally eat much for breakfast, but that I do like coffee in the morning. He replied in a very surprised voice, "You drink coffee?" I realized I had just made a heretical confession. I needed to do some fast mind-scrambling to find a graceful way to explain to my host, without losing my spiritual stature, that I do indeed drink coffee. There are some peculiar notions about what constitutes being spiritual. I have a cartoon on the wall of my office that shows two people having dinner in a restaurant. One of them is saying to the other, "It's such a relief to meet someone who isn't on a spiritual quest." I agree. There's an enormous possibility of getting sidetracked into self-conscious holiness, of putting energy into acting the part of a spiritual person. A dear friend of mine, as he's become more and more established as a meditation teacher, has become less and less hesitant about telling people he loves football games. He even admits he gets very excited about the games, cheering at his television set as if he was sitting in the stadium. No dispassionate attitude of "may the best team win" for him. I know he has a wonderful level of understanding, and he behaves like a regular person in a regular world. Being a meditator and developing equanimity do not mean becoming weird. Spiritual living does not need to be a big deal. Sometimes people decide to make a lifestyle change in the service of waking up. Some people join communities or religious orders. Some people change their diet. Some people become celibate. All of these choices are, for some people, very helpful tools for waking up, but they aren't inherently spiritual. Other people choose other tools. In this program, the principal tool, mindfulness, is invisible. Mindfulness, the aware, balanced acceptance of present experience, is at the heart of what the Buddha taught. This program is meant to be a basic Buddhist primer, but no one should be daunted. It's easier than you think. When I started to practice meditation in the early 70s, it was hip. Everybody was meditating. Every weekend you could take a workshop in another form of meditation. The advertisements for the workshops usually suggested that at the end of the weekend you'd be totally enlightened. I remember what...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?